All right, so here's a quick effect life hack. This is 99% of uses. AFF, affect, is usually a transitive action verb, which means that you have A affecting B. Whatever A is a thing that's affecting a B thing. So I affected you. Subject is I. Affected is what I'm doing. You is the object that I'm affecting. The weather affected the crops. Weather is the subject. Affecting is the verb. Crops is what is being affected. Your negligence affected your grades. Negligence is the subject, affected is the verb. What's being affected? Your grades. Effect is noun 90% of the time. A real easy trick for this one a lot of the time are the words a, and the. When it's the subject, it'll come at the start of a sentence. It'll say, the effects of the storm were terrible. You can see the dead giveaway the. Direct object, I saw the effects of the storm. Object of a preposition, I looked for a cause and effect. A lot of the time, effect has a adjective coming between it and the article. So an awful effect, a terrible effect, an outstanding effect, a catastrophic effect. All right, so let's apply this to the questions. Wars affect everybody. Their destructive effect lasts for generations. Wars, subject, affect, the action. Wars affect who? Everybody. So this is an A affect B situation, which means we're going to use AFF. For this one, I like the fact that we add a little grammar in here. As you can see, we've got a comma and joining two complete sentences. Wars affect everybody, that's sentence 1. Their destructive effect lasts for generations, that's sentence 2. So when we're looking at sentence 2, what's the subject? What lasts for generations? The destructive effect lasts for generations. This is the subject of the sentence. And in case you didn't know this, subjects usually aren't verbs, they're nouns. So we have wars affect everyone, AFF, and their destructive effect, the subject, lasts for generations. All right, one more question. The movie had a big effect on her. He did not want the scandal to affect the outcome of the election. So in case you've forgotten, a, and the are almost always attached to the noun form. So this is a big effect. It has a little adjective in the middle, big here, but it's still effect. The movie had what? This is a direct object. The movie is your subject. Had is your verb. The movie had what? A big effect. So if you see a, and the, they're usually attached to effect. He did not want the scandal to affect the outcome of the election. Now, I picked this one on purpose because it's a tricky one. It kind of looks like it'd be the object of the preposition to. And remember, I said that objects of the prepositions are nouns. But this is what we call an infinitive. And an infinitive is when you say to plus a verb. So this is a pretty common use of effect. So it's like to plus a verb. That'd be like I said, I like to jump, I like to play, I like to hop, I like to spin, I like to run. That's to plus a verb. That's what we call an infinitive. So in this case, you have to plus affect, which is the verb form of effect. So he did not want the scandal to affect the outcome of the election. That's to plus a verb. So the movie had a big effect, noun form, object, and then he did not want the scandal to affect, verb form, the outcome of the election. EFF, AFF. Thanks for listening.